whistles. It's like, open this over and you sit around and like at the kitchen table. And so I got her and I was and he was whistling in my ear, so I grabbed it and I go, holy gosh, quit it. She looks at me.
you don't want to.
You got room?
Yeah. Good morning and welcome to game 1 of day 2 here at the Fiesta tournament. We are located on the campus of Augsburg University today as Volt 14-1s playing the Gold Bracket Championship. We are scheduled for 2 games if we win this first match. The lose and go home situation, so we look to push for the championship match here at 11 a.m. Volt has been awarded the first serve. Emma Howard goes back to start things off here in match number 1. We are playing Minnesota North Navy. And Howard with a nice serve to start the match. Unreturnable by the setter. Goes into the net. Falls in for point number 1 on Volt's side of the net. And it goes for the soft approach there, but unfortunately falls into the net. Tying things up at 1. Number 1 now to serve for Minnesota North. Up here is a nice pass to Emma Howard. Sends her outside to Christopherson. Good swing on it. Just falls a little short. Ends up on our side of the net. With the Minnesota North a 2-1 lead. Cody with a nice pass to Emma Howard. The back set. On the right side swing from Noah. Chichocho goes off the defender's arms. Sending out of bounds for both points. 2-2 is the score. Chichocho back to serve. Oh, and a little miscue there on the Minnesota North side. Ends up with 4 touches. And a point for Volt. Noah with the assist off the net. Gets her first ace of the match, making it 4-2. Mark sends a free ball over, covered by Tisler. Scarlett Horner sets it up for Cody. Gives them a free ball. Emma Howard with the cover there. Tisler with the back set. Christopherson with a big swing. But it does find the block. Falling on the Volt side of the net for Minnesota North point. 4-3 now. Number 14 to serve, covered by Aubrey. Emma Howard with a jump set. Scarlett Horner finds that middle gap and tips it in for a Volt point, making it 5-3. Aubrey Tisler back to the serve. The free ball comes over. And unfortunately, Aubrey looks like she might have slipped on the play. Just couldn't quite get to the ball. Unfortunate play there, but hopefully we'll get back and get a good pass here off the serve. Number 12 with the serve. Aubrey's a nice pass to Emma Howard. The right side set to Christopherson. Finds its way on the floor for a 6-4 lead. Christopherson now back to serve. North with a return, just a good swing on it, tipped at the net. Handled nicely by Chichocho. Christopherson with a beautiful back set. Emma Howard with a powerful swing. Sends it to the back line. Gives Volt a 7-4 lead. Christopherson to serve. sends the right side swing over the net through the blocking hands. Pichocho, nice pass over to Christopherson, and Bryn Jensen Volt with the outside swing. Off the defender's hands and out of bounds for Volt's 8-point win. 8-4 is the lead. Christopherson still serving. Tough pass. Minnesota North doesn't quite get them in rhythm. They can't get the swing over the net, so they'll take that point. 9-4. Brody again serving. The return swing by Minnesota North goes wide. Can't seem to stop our little rhythm going here. Christopherson still serving. And that was an announcer's jinx for sure. But Cody Christopherson, nice little run there. Unfortunately hits that last one into the net. Giving Minnesota North the serve. Number 2 with the serve. Ooh, that was a wicked serve. A little on a down angle spin on that one. Making it a tough return. Aubie Tisberg goes for the dive. Can't quite get there. Nice little serve by number 2 for Minnesota North in that back line. A little top spin. It's serve covered by Pichocho. A beautiful middle swing by Emma Howard. Finds that back right corner for Volt points. Harper Euler now in the serve. Going back row for Bryn Jensen Volt. Harper, as usual, comes in and makes it difficult for the opposing team. Sending an ace over the net, making it 12-7. And a quick little set there. And Minnesota North finds the back line. Decent swing to play that smartly, get it up quick. Which is the only way they probably will beat the length of our front row blockers. 12-8 now to lead for Volt. Number 4 sends the serve over. Tisberg to Christopherson. Pichocho with the flat swing. And Minnesota North cannot return it. Try for the underhand tip. Just rolls out of bounds. Making it 13-8. Hathawaji with the serve. Sent over with a little shot. Christopherson sends it across court. Harper with a nice back row bump set. Pichocho sends the ball over the net. Off the block, goes out of bounds. Making them 13-8 lead. Minnesota North calls it a timeout. Try to regroup here. Again, for those just joining us, we are in the campus of Augsburg University here in Minnesota. Our girls are playing in the semifinal match in the gold bracket as we went 3-0 yesterday. Tentative game time today after this match will be 11 a.m. championship match. Piper Luagi gets ready to continue this little run we got going here. Minnesota North breaks their huddle. We're back in play here. Piper with the serve. scramble play. Minnesota North tried a little tip, setter's tip there, and recovered it nicely. We got a little out of system, but we were still able to find a way to get the ball over the net. And get a support. 15-8 now is the score. Harper Luagi. You can't see that from this camera angle. That ball dove. Crazy right to left movement. Sends an ace there for the 16-8 lead. Those serves are dancing, folks. A lot of knuckle action. Again, I'm a baseball guy, so I'm going to have baseball references, I guess. The thing is just dancing, making it hard for the Minnesota North defenders. Then she mixes in a little jump serve, and the pace is just too much to handle. Piper just staying on a roll here. 18-8 now the score. Another ace by Piper Luagi. Oh, and it's overturned. Oh, it looks like the up official did not agree with the call, and they are the final call, so they overturned it. But it's still a good run by Piper. Number 20 to serve for Minnesota North. Up here with a nice pass to Christopherson. Sends it outside to Chichocho. Sends it across court. And not able to be handled by the Minnesota North defender. Swing harder. 19-9 is the score. Emma Howard with a nice serve. Again, difficult return. This is basically a free ball. And return swing. Scarlett Horner gets in the action with a big swing of her own. Sending it off the Minnesota North defender. As the score gets to 20-9, pivotal part of the match. Minnesota North calls their second timeout of the set. Doing their best attempt to slow our little charge here. We have matched up with this team previously in the year in the winter season, and the results were favorable on the Volt side. We hope to repeat current history here, taking us to the championship match. And both teams are both from the huddle. Emma Howard continues her serving responsibilities. Near ace sends Minnesota North out of system, gets us a free ball. Harper Yulin outside for Emma Howard, and Chichocho with off-balance swing kind of gathers herself, and you still somehow get the points. North had a hard time returning that ball for some reason.
Good job, Scar. Way to pull the block.
Emma Howard again with a near serve, overpass, touched by Cody at the net. And a near block by Cody, but nonetheless gets us the point with 4 touches on the Minnesota North side. 22-9 is the score. Emma Howard still serving and sends it just wide. I love the aggressive play. She's trying to touch the sideline. Unfortunately, floats a little bit too far wide. Number 1 to serve for North. Fizzler. Deflection over to Chichocho. Just kind of basically lifts it over. And the return swing by Minnesota North was just too far, making it a 23-10 lead for Volt. Chichocho now back to serve. The tip covered by... We had a little tip covered wall, but still trying to get out of sync there. Chichocho with the back row swing. Just falls short of the net. As look to take care of business here. Got to cover 2 points with a commanding lead. Number 14 with the serve, Bryn Jensen. Nice pass to Emma Howard. Kind of a give and go action there. Good swing by Bryn, just quite high enough on the net. Falls in for Minnesota North point. Fisher with a nice pass to Emma Howard. The back set to the right side. Cody Christopherson takes a big swing and sends it off of the back row defender. And North can't find a way to get it back over the net, making it set point here for Volts. Poppy Tisler now back to serve. Minnesota North has had a difficult time with the serve, giving us a free ball. After the return swing, a quick set to Piper Luwaji, who takes care of business. And ends set number 1, 25-12. Advantage Volts.
He's ready. Piper Luwaji. Piper Luwaji.
Dan. All right, and this just in, just special news. We got a report in from Piper Luwaji's grandfather, Dan Luwaji, here with the Southwest Minnesota Farmers Reports. So Dan, tell us a little bit about what's going on in the farmers world here in Minnesota.
Well, number one, I'm not very happy with Minnesota with the moisture tester issue.
The moisture tester issue. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Tell us a little more about that. What's going on there?
I found this out probably, I don't remember the years anymore, but probably 12, 14 years ago. I was combining corn in the field, and we hauled every load to one elevator, and we had a half a load left, and we said, take it to the other one.
Yeah.
So we did, and 2 points, the whole points letter, the moisture. I thought, what's going on here? So I called Minnesota Weights and Measurements, and I said, I want that elevator checked. They said, we don't do it anymore. I said,
no.
What? You don't? No. I said, when did you quit? 2 years ago. Really? I said, why did you quit? Lack of funding.
Oh, lack of funding. Yeah.
Really? So I've been after this whole thing for I don't know how long with our representatives and the Ag Commissioner and all that. Nobody does a thing about it. And I think it's terrible because the state of Minnesota never even told the farmers they quit checking it. Because we set our testers, which very over time drift off, and we set our testers according to the elevator that's certified. So that's terrible.
That is terrible, and I'm sorry to hear you going through that. And I do agree. I mean, that's unfortunate. Communication sounds like it was never a thing, and then to not have the funding, that's also terrible. So
Right.
hopefully things change for you, and we get the funding that you need.
And I did find out from a co-op manager, which I never sold grain to, just fuel from him. I told him, I said, I hear testers aren't being checked anymore. He goes, guess what? They don't check fertilizer analysis either anymore. They can cheat you on the ratio.
Well, we better get that checked here. We're going to go back to volleyball, but appreciate the update, and we'll hopefully keep up with your the future endeavors, and hopefully things change for you guys.
All farmers would appreciate knowing that the testers are no longer certified.
There we go. Appreciate the input.
Good work.
And the sideline interview with Dan Luwaji. Special guest today with the Farmers Report. Don't forget to support your local farmers. All right, looks like we are set for action here in set number 2. We seem to just be reviewing the rotations, making sure both teams are ready to go. The down official thinks everybody's in line here, so here we are. Minnesota North starts with the first serve. Number 1 for Minnesota North sends it over the net. Oh, and it falls in there for an ace to start the match. A pretty nasty serve there. It falls short. serve from Aubrey with Christopherson to Pichocha, handled by Minnesota North. Aubrey again with a nice pass. Christopherson with the middle set. Somehow swung and brought back over the net. Oh, and the outside swing by Pichocha goes wide. Nice bump set by Aubrey. All right, 2-0 now to start for Minnesota North. See if our girls can get the ball back. Nice pass by Harper Ewan. Emma Howard finds a soft spot in the defense, but somehow returned by Minnesota North. The return swing by North makes it tough for Harper Ewan to get the ball back up for a pass. So North coming out with a little fire here. Even as that was a little challenge. Another tough serve. Covered by Chisler. It's an out-of-system play there. Scarlett finds a way to end the little run. Pushing the ball to that back right corner. So no defender there. So smart play. Emma Howard to serve now. Outside swing by North. Covered nicely by Chisler. Emma Howard sends an outside set. Nola with the left-handed tip finds a way to scramble Minnesota North's defense. And gets us a second point here, so heading to this lead. And big swing by the outside hitter North. Off the aisle. Nice cover by Emma Howard. Oh, but unfortunately it goes out of bounds. Goes around the antenna. But we were there to cover both of those swings. Unfortunate bounce on our end of the net. But let's see if we can get one more back here. Number 4 to serve. Nice swing by Cody Christopherson, covered by North. Kind of a scrappy play. They send a weak swing over the net and rolls off of Cody Christopherson. With a 5-2 lead for North. Up here now with the pass to Emma Howard. Sends it outside of Christopherson. Sends a big swing with an overpass. Scarlett to Emma Howard. Chocho tries to take a big swing, but falls short of the net, making it 6-2. Number 4 is still serving for North. Up here with a great pass to Emma Howard. Quick middle set to Scarlett Horner. Takes care of business, ending the run of Minnesota North. 6-3 the lead for North. Bryn Jensen-Volts checks in to play the front row for Harper Ewing. Pichocha now back to serve. And the middle swing is denied by the long arms of Scarlett Horner. She was ready for that. Great technique, and the ball goes straight down off the block. Pichocha sends the float serve deep and kind of just skids off the reaching arms of the North defender. So cutting into this gap now, hopefully tying things up here. 6-5 is the lead, and she sends another ace over. Tying things up for Volts. 6-6. Outside swing by North, covered by Pichocha. We try to slip the ball back over with the backward swing. Return swing from North goes long. Getting Volt back to top, 7-6. The score is most of know is 6-7. And the North swing does find a piece of the court in play, back left corner, tying things up at 7. Number 12 now back to serve for North. Tisler with a nice pass to Emma Howard. Tries to set the back set. Cody deflects the ball back over, and Scarlett there to defend. Off of the joust of the net, Scarlett keeps her hands strong and is able to block it for a bullet point, making it 8-7. Aubrey Tisler back to serve. Another near ace. Minnesota North tries to send a sneaky one over, but we were there to cover. The underhand save by Noel. Keeps the ball alive. North with the outside swing. Blocked and deflected, sent back over the net. Gets us back into system, and Piper Luagi gets the quick set by Emma Howard and sends a nice swing over the net. Goes out of bounds off the deflection of the net. Tisler with another serve. Outside hitter. Sends a soft little touch over the net. Covered nicely by the girls. Christopherson takes a beautiful swing, but covered by the North defender. Howard to Christopherson now. He tries to tip one over. Howard again to Christopherson, and unfortunately goes off the antenna. Nice little rally there, but we just fall short on our end, making it a 9-8 lead with Bolt. Number 2 in the serve for Minnesota North. Unfortunate play there. It's handled. Pass gives North the point. Now for the return point. Or return swing, I should say. Cody gets a nice little roll shot. Goes off of the reaching arms of the North defender, giving Bolt a 10-9 lead. Christopherson now to serve. Another tip by Minnesota North hitter, smartly played. Not able to be covered by our defenders. Aubrey with the pass. Ends up by run the Bryn. Piper just sends a free ball over. And off the back and forth of the net, ends up falling on the north side of the net. Making it an 11-10 score. Harper Euland now to serve. There is some discretion with the point system here. Thought it would be tied at 11s, but I think they might have missed a point on our end. Well, they say the court never lies, so we'll get a freebie. 18 from North Center, just a hair wide, giving Volt the serve back in a tie ball game, 11-11. Piper Luagi now to serve. Free ball goes over the net. Scarlett Horner nicely. Give a go after the Cody. Block of the net. Scarlett does keep it alive. Get back in the system here. The back set to Emma Howard. Give a go action between Kucherko and Christopherson. Kucherko just hits it into the net, making it a 12-11 lead for North. So North found some life here in the second set. They're playing a little more scrappy, not your traditional volleyball. Finding holes in system here, so credit them for finding some life and making it competitive. Cody Christopherson there smartly finds a hole, sets one over for the set kill. swing by Minnesota North, covered by Kuchocho. I would go for the back set to Christopherson, but just a little miscue in the swing sends it into the net. Number 4 now to serve for North. Kizler sends a good pass on to Howard. Sends a back row swing. Sends it long by Harper Ewing, giving North a 14-12 lead. Like I said earlier, North came out with a game plan. As we do have the size advantage at the nets, I think they found a way to kind of work around that with some out-of-system swings and maybe some more tips and dunks and dips and dives. Back in for action. Off the mishandled pass gets us a little out of system. We cover the following return swing, should say. Scarlett Hunter at the near block of the net, gets it back in the system, quickly at the bump set. Chocho tries to tip one in to left hand, covered by North defender. And the return swing is deflected off of our front row player and falls in for North point. 15-12 now is the lead for North. Extending the lead 16-12 for North. Nice pass on to Howard. Christopherson sends a cross-court swing and finally stops the bleeding. Right in the center of their defense. Chocho is now back to serve. Ben Jensen's installing in to play front row. Overpass covered by Scarlett Horner. The tip play by Cody Christopherson covered by the North defender. Chocho with the pass to Emma Howard. Christopherson with another swing off the net. They do try to tip it over. We were ready for it. Good swing by Scarlett Horner, deflected out the net though. Great cover all around for our girls. We didn't panic and stayed in system. And finally North hits one long to give us another point. Chocho sends the ace over. 16-15 now. Trying to fill the deficit here. Sends another serve over for an ace. Tying things up at 16. So here we go on a run of our own. For the game of runs, that's for sure. Nola continues to serve and sends another ace off of deflection or reaching arms of the libero on the north side of the net. Gets us the lead back 17-16. Finally returns one back. But Bryn Jensen bolts with a beautiful block on the right side of the net. Beautiful timing. Extended his arms and the ball just went straight down off the swing. Again, Charlotte Horner with the block of the net. The tip covered by Emma Howard. Right side swing by the North hitter, blocked at the net again. We try to send another sneaky one over, but we covered it nicely. Oh, and a great swing from the outside. Cody sent some pace on that one, but just a ball or two wide. have been a beautiful finish to what I consider great defensive play. Emma Howard tries to cut one over, covered by the North defender. Tisler sends the pass over to Emma Howard, and Bryn Jensen Volts takes a whack at it from the outside, and too hot to handle for the defender on the north side of the net, making it a 19-17 lead. Tisler back to serve. And sends that. Beautiful float serve. It just dives in the middle of the defense. And the ace puts us up 20-17. And the North coach calls a timeout, as the momentum definitely has shifted to our side of the net. The government just called me out to talk to you.
Oh my God. Tell him I have no
You must be watching that TV.
Tell him I have no
He said he wants to get on the feed with you. All right, the teams break from their team huddles as we get set here to resume action. 2017. Tisler with another serve. Let's send a roll shot back over, covered by Emma Howard. Tisler with a beautiful back bump set. Christopherson takes a good swing at it, but covered by the North defender. Kikoto with a nice pass to Emma Howard. Sends it back out to Christopherson. With assist off the net, gives him time to recover. Emma Howard covers off the swing. Bump set again by Tisler, and Jensen Wolf's swing is covered. Another swing covered by Kikoto to Howard. Christopherson with a roll shot. And that little change of pace catches them off guard. Goes out of bounds off the deflection. 21-17. It should be 22-17. And Abby Tisler with the ace, keeping this roll going here. Definitely what we needed. 22-17 now is the score. Another good serve by Tisler. The middle swing by the North hitter does find a seam and falls in for a point. 22-18 now. The Volt lead. As number 2 comes in for Minnesota North to serve. To get one back and get the momentum back on our side of the net. Tisler with a nice pass on to Howard. The middle swing by Piper Laraji. Just a hair short. Blocker wasn't quite ready. I think if that was a little higher, she might have been hurting somebody in the back row. Free ball by North. Oh, Piper, nice little. North just keeps the ball alive enough to have us make a mistake here. Coach of Emma Howard, Christopherson with a big swing from the right side. Unfortunately, gets softened up by the net, but the return swing, the North outside hitter sends it long. Making it a 23-20 lead for Volt. Cody joins the ace party. Sending a toughie over the net. And set a match point here for Volt. Oh, the free ball gets over the net. Kikoto with Christopherson and Bryn. Jensen Volt with a great swing. Thought there might have been a touch, but Wilshire goes just a bit long. 24-21 now. Corporal with the pass to Sofferson, and Parker Luwaji finish things off with a great swing. And the back and forth set ends up in favor of Volt. And that semifinal win does send us to the championship match at 11 a.m. right here in Augsburg, on Augsburg University's campus. See you then.